Let me say this about Baba Haru. Myself and Baba Haru, some people may not know this, and the elders certainly going to see this video, so I mean, I can't make something up that never took place. Me and him have had very lengthy conversations on the phone. You know, me and Baba Haru have spoken at times, you know, much longer than an hour on the phone, you know, about spirituality, about Kemet, about the relationship between spirituality in the Bible versus spirituality coming out of Kemet. And I have to say, first and foremost, while we may have some minor differences, there's far more things that we agree upon. But the thing that I respect most about Baba Haru's approach to our differences is the level of respect that he shows in clarifying those differences. So because of that, I have to always show him respect. But first and foremost, as a Hebrew, we are taught to respect our elders. That's why when I had the mishap with the elder Professor Smalls, I felt compelled and even spiritually obliged to apologize to him, which I did not just once, but on 2 separate occasions when I saw him. And each time I was received by him with great love. Some people feel as if in my community that I should have never did that because they feel that he did make some offensive statements about Hebrew culture by comparing it to sugar honey iced tea, or some people might say shit. But for me, he's still an elder. And my father reached out to me. My father said, listen, man, regardless of what he may have said about the Bible that you and others may have, you know, took up a grievance behind, he's still an elder at the end of the day. So you have to be careful in how we deal with elders. That's why when you brought the brothers from the Temple of Anu and the brother what's his name? I know who you're talking about. Ra Kepera. Oh, that's a powerful brother, man. It's a powerful brother. And when he was laying out the format as it comes from the Sabiat literature on how to deal with people, especially with respect to grievances, I don't care if you respect Kemet or not, to disagree with what was recorded, you got to be all kinds of stupid. Because it just is so replete with not just African conception, but it's so replete with the wisdom that comes from your ancestors that are closest to you right now. Your mother, your father, you done heard your grandmother speak in that same manner. You don't get to correct people in authority who are your elders. You don't get to do that. Even when they're wrong, sometimes you have to learn to shut your mouth and hold it down because of the fact that the walk that they had to go through may have inspired some of the reaction that we get from them. And the only way we could show genuinely our love for them is that even when they offend us, we're able to eat that. Because guess what? Once a man, twice a child. When you become an elder, you're going to be in a position where you might be arguing with somebody 30, 40 years younger than you. And if we make it cool, as the brother said in the video, and I got to respect Ra Kepera, what he said in the video, if we make it cool to disrespect elders, what's the next step? Elders going to be getting seen? I'm going to tell you right now, not on my watch. We snuff people for touching elders. What he was essentially saying is, if we make it cool for people to disrespect elders, meaning if we sit aside and don't do nothing, we allow it to happen. In fact, we willingly become participants, then what's the next step? Right. Somebody going to see an elder, meaning they're going to fight an elder. Right. An elder going to get punched. And let me say this right now, not on my watch, because in my community, we snuff people for stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's New York slang, but we go right in your mouth, as they would say, for stuff like that. You know what I mean? And people have got worse for things like that. And that's the level of respect that we show for our elders. And it's not just our elders that belong to our camps and our organization, but elders on the whole. I want to tell you right now, in the presence of me, nobody could disrespect Baba Haru. And it's not simply because of our interactions, but so as Africans, we have to guard and shield those morals and those ethics that protect our elders, that protect our statesmen, that protect our noble women, our queens, our princesses, our young princes.